Hello and welcome to another special pop culture jungle episode. Today we are talking. I don't have lights on. Aha! Today we are talking about How to Train Your Dragon live action. Just came out technically yesterday. And yeah, joining me as usual is Justin.
Hello.
We both just watched it together. He had to run home to go get ready for other things going on today. And they're singing in the background.
Yeah, it's Lynn. She's getting ready for work.
I figured that out. There is not a spoiler-free version of this review. It is the first movie.
1-to-1 almost.
Again. What?
1-to-1 basically.
It's pretty good. Your thoughts?
I mean, we both agreed this was gonna be a quick one because pretty sure you have the same thoughts as I do. That it's good. It's the original.
You got nothing more to give into it.
I mean, the sets are really good.
The sets are very good.
The CGI is like top notch.
Okay. Real question though.
Yeah.
The mop on the head. Did it get any better throughout the movie?
Yes, it did. In my opinion.
Okay.
I think it's only bad in that like third act where she has like the headband across her forehead.
To me, see, the mop, in my opinion, still the whole way through is bad.
I think you were looking out for it at this point.
The difference is there's enough good going on around it that I just started to ignore it. It is a bad either hair design or wig. It very much looks wig. It looks like Spirit Halloween wig.
Yeah.
And for the costuming the whole way through, it is the weakest part of all the costuming.
Which I mean, this is we're nitpicking at this point.
I always forget his name. The blacksmith.
Gobbard.
What do you think of Gobbard in this?
I liked it. I didn't have any problems with it.
I felt like he wasn't big enough, and his facial hair did look fake. Like obviously it is.
Yeah.
But it looked badly glued on.
I can see why you would think that, yeah.
Short fat kid.
Fishlings.
I thought it was Fishlings, but I wasn't entirely sure.
Dude, they made him autistic, and I like it.
Okay. My problem with him though, it looks horrible when he's supposed to be riding the dragon. It is the fakest looking CGI in the movie. Like that's bad. I'm gonna call it out. That's bad.
I mean, it wasn't shown on screen a whole lot.
Correct. Your positives.
I think I speak for both of us when I say this, but one of our favorite parts about the How to Train Your Dragon franchise is the theming, the scoring, the music of it, and they nail it because I assume it's re-recordings. They nail it here. And like the sets are great. The CGI is great. I have almost nothing bad to say, if anything.
Your score then, because I'm gonna agree. Yeah, the soundtrack was fantastic. It gave you the feels when it needed to give you the feels. It got you hyped when it needed to get you hyped.
Yeah.
Your score then out of 5.
I'm gonna go with a 5.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
an
unusual score for me.
I was that kid again, watching it for the first time. It was good.
So My opinion when it comes to a live action remake, I am not ever a big fan of the idea of it, especially because they've never been that great. My opinion is Beauty and the Beast is still the best live action recreation we got up until Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch beat it, but there were still problems with it. This did a great job of telling the story again, expanding on the story a little bit, and giving a little bit more time for us to enjoy every shot and scene of it. Let's see, Rotten Tomatoes. What is your guesses on its scores on Rotten Tomatoes? Since we're apparently a 10 out of 10, which is
I think
crazy.
Critic is gonna be like, I would assume like low 80s for Critic, because I think Gerard Butler is like the best here, and everyone else is kind of just like kind of secondary. I mean, like all of the kids are new actors, so like that's understandable. But Gerard Butler kind of carries the rest of the cast. Audience is going to be high 90s, 100%.
So you said high 90s for audience, and what was your critical?
Like low 80s, mid 80s.
So critically is 77.
Okay.
Popcorn meter, so audience wise.
Yep.
98%.
Wow.
That's solid.
Yeah.
But of course, none of that means anything unless the movie's making money. So, that was the last thing I was going to look up right here. Come over here. We can go share screen. Let's see. Nope, that's not gonna be what I wanted. Maybe I'll take these down real fast. Now sometimes it's on this page. Is it on this page? It is not. Are you looking also or no?
No, I'm not. I can tell you what yesterday's was.
Here it is. Green Rant had it. It showed. Well, no, I know. I can look at the numbers. I'm looking at the budget for the film first.
Okay. I heard the budget was relatively low.
According to Screen Rant, the budget was 150 million.
Okay.
So Lilo and Stitch was 100 million. This was 150.
Yep.
So go into this guy. This is Lilo and Stitch. Obviously, it's still doing well. Its opening weekend. It's saying was 146. That seems awfully high.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's right. That's actually right. If I remember right.
50, 97. Yeah, 146 then. All right, so 146. How to Train Your Dragon. The box office. So, according to this, as of Saturday, we are currently on, so we don't get to see it. 35.6 on the first day.
Yeah.
So less than Lilo and Stitch.
That is a franchise high, however.
Yeah. But I mean, internationally, it's showing nothing at this moment.
Is that out internationally?
At least partially, because there's 4.6 on the international. That didn't change over here. You guys weren't seeing the same thing I saw. Aha. So, I don't know. Where's it going to end out on Monday? It does not get the holiday weekend like Lilo and
Lilo and
Stitch
Stitch did. I think 120 is reasonable.
You're thinking 120 by Monday?
Yeah.
I'm thinking 85-ish.
85.
I'm thinking 85.
I think you're a little low on that.
You think I'm low?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Overall, really good movie. Really fun movie. I forgot the fact that we were supposed to be reviewing it while we were there. I was just enjoying myself.
Yeah.
That's huge praise.
That's actually really good, yeah.
Gold star from us. Good job,
Yeah.
DreamWorks and Universal. Any other final remarks, thoughts, statements, comments, concerns?
No.
As you're too busy playing your video games?
Yep.
Anywho. You made it this part of the video. Be sure to like, subscribe. Tell us if you agree, if you've seen it. If you disagree with our numbers, I think 85 I'm pretty solid at. I think at your 120, I think you're too high. I think 85 is realistically where we're gonna end out based on everything else going on in the world.
Oh, I get what you're saying now.
I think 85 is where we're gonna be.
Honestly, take my number as a living document because it depends on how today goes, how tomorrow goes, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like our theater was full.
It wasn't full. It was full-ish. It was nowhere close to Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it will beat it, but like this is gonna do numbers on Peacock and streaming.
So internationally, it's only been the numbers have only come out for South Korea and Italy, which is why it's only showing 4.6. Because South Korea was 4 million alone. So, anywho, be sure to like, subscribe. Check out later on when we're going to be back playing Switch stuff with Jordan. I think we're going to try doing more of the game share stuff today since we have someone else to play some of the more intense games on that.
Mm-hmm.
Find out. And then another stream tomorrow and continuing on. But until next time, see you later.
Bye.